All right, now that we're finished, we've got a little surprise.
We, as in our beloved Discord
Yes.
friends.
Yes, Apolloverse Man, who is one of our patrons. Special thanks to you, Apolloverse Man. They said they got bored and they calculated like the winners of like all the responses to my tweet where I put out this evolutions thing. They calculated like what the winners were for each one through the responses and quote tweets and whatnot. So for Kanto, it seems that the most popular option was Jinx.
Yeah,
followed by
none of us said Jinx.
Yeah,
but...
none of us said Jinx.
I just don't. I just don't
want
want to touch Jinx. Just pretend it doesn't exist.
You're right. You're right.
I thought
followed by Dugong. I actually like Dugong. I would have said Dugong. Seaking's just there's so many in Kanto.
They're very similar though. Dugong and Seaking are very similar.
Dugong is the form thing for me. Like I need it. Okay. I already love Dugong, so I want it to be like Mega Dugong or like a regional variant of Dugong. That's what I really want.
I think its design is so
plain. Touched on. It wasn't Souls, but he touched on it.
How about Lapras got 5 points though, bro? I'm not alone.
I'm shocked by that.
I'm not alone.
But listen, I think for Lapras, people like the design, so they want to see more of it. Dugong, its design is so lackluster, and there is potential there. I actually thought I thought you were going to vote for this. So that makes sense.
I love Dugong, but that's the thing. I would vote for it, but I really would prefer it to have a form more than that.
Sure.
Honestly, I think it would have an evolution like Annihilate, because Annihilate, in some ways, feels like a ghost type, like a form of Primeape, right?
It could be kind of like they could do your little global warming idea with Dugong, Dusty.
That's true.
What would it do?
Just dies.
I mean, the seals they need the ice too.
Yeah, you just be a brown seal now.
But then for Johto, we either these were all ours or we touched on this. Ledian, Soul, you did mention that you'd prefer a form for it. Noctowl was my pick, and Skarmory was both of your picks.
Well, that's cool. That's
really to be honest, I'm happy with any of those getting an evolution.
I know they're all great. They're all great.
Static.
I think so far through Johto on this ranking, I'm happy with any of them, like Dugong, Lapras. I mean, Jinx I don't care about, but I can understand that there's a market for a Jinx evolution.
Is there?
I can't believe.
There clearly is.
That's awesome.
One.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got Mightyena, Kecleon, and Absol. So
I said Kecleon.
Yeah,
neither of your picks on there.
Mightyena was my second pick for Gen 3 because it needs it.
Yeah, people have been thinking about that a lot too because we anticipated an evolution for it.
People wanted the Blood Moon Mightyena,
which would have been cool.
Pretty cool.
That would have been pretty cool.
Kecleon, you did say that Absol to me has an evolution. I'm sorry, it has a Mega evolution.
Yeah,
and I was gonna say Altaria as well, and I was like, but it has a Mega evolution, and what do? You make it look like the Mega, right?
Right.
It's not that they couldn't evolve them further, especially now with I think in. Was it Blueberry Academy or just with Diplin? I think that and Archaludon, they both had Gmax forms, but they're like evolving still. So it's not like
they
couldn't evolve.
It's not like they can't.
Yeah, it can, but it's
it kind of then overrides the Mega to me.
Mega evolution is like their fourth evolution. It's like they wouldn't.
No,
design
I've never seen it like
something
that.
Else. It's like Digi-evolution, bro.
Yeah,
it's
it
like
is.
Digimon.
That rabbit gives me nightmares.
But
same episode, bro.
I think it's like because to me, I'm like if Scizor can evolve, Scyther feels like a completely different Pokemon, right? I feel like Scyther could also evolve, but have like I don't know the way
Scyther evolved twice. Why do you want Scyther to evolve again?
We do need another Scyther evolution.
We do. Mega, right? Like Cleavor could get its own Mega evolution. I think Mega evolution,
crazy.
The way I understand it, is that Mega evolution is pulling on a like primal DNA from its past and bringing those traits out. So
yes, I understand this. I'm just saying, like in design wise, they're like.
Yeah, let's not.
You
got this, so you don't need another thing. That's kind of what it turns out.
Now, for Sinnoh, though, we have Carnivine, which none of us said. No. I did say Cricketune, and then there's Floatzel.
Yeah,
Carnivine is a
Carnivine's
good pick.
Good pick, yeah.
Floatzel's fine, but it already feels pretty big already. I feel like it doesn't.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm like, what are they going to do with it?
Where's my trash can?
Yeah.
Floatzel. You can float in the
trash.
Float
down the drain. It's stuck on its back. Druddigon, okay.
For Unova, Druddigon at first, as he should be.
Can I say 18 points for Druddigon and 16 points for Ledian?
Go down a little bit so I can. I don't know if we can see it. Okay.
Yeah, Druddigon,
Yeah.
Maractus, and Heatran. Oh, Heatran slash Durant?
Yeah.
Because they're counterparts, so the
Okay.
two of them together would make sense if
Right.
they evolved.
I
Okay.
agree. I would be a little upset if Durant got one and Heatran did not.
I wouldn't, just because he's like Heatran is the predator basically. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it beats
Yeah.
Durant.
But if Durant is getting a Kevin Durant evolution, Heatmore's gonna need to evolve to compete
Yeah,
with
that's
that.
true.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
He turns into Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Did Kevin Durant ever play for the Heat, the Miami Heat?
I don't know, bro. You're the basketball person.
I'm the basketball person.
I think compared to us.
All right.
Lumi, do you know anything about
I
basketball?
used to watch basketball, but it has been many, many moons.
I
When
like
Michael
to
Jordan
imagine, what do you guys, it's like the chicken or the egg is, yeah. I feel like Heatran was like normal type, and then Durant developed the steel type coating, and then Heatran was like, I need to adapt and become fire type and now I'm super effective against the thing that I eat. So like maybe Durant evolves to have heat proof or to be water type, or right, like it needs to evolve. Maybe it becomes like rock type.
With what we put before. Yeah, rock type would be cool. Like if you remember the picture from before, I was just thinking like a stronger Durant. Even though it's still weak, it would still be weak to fire. Just the same type and everything. But rock would be cool too, especially with that drawing because it had like crystals coming out of it.
Because it would resist the fire.
Yeah, rock and flying or something, or bug. I don't know.
Lumi,
Anyway.
Lumi, what are the Kalos ones? Oh,
Heliolisk is number 1 at 21
points.
I told you
was
that was
actually,
a good one.
You'll see that it is the winner of all the Pokemon on here to get an evolution.
Do you know?
But then Alucha, I did say. Noivern, I'm insulted by. Noivern does not need an evolution.
Yeah.
No, it should. If anything, like a Mega would be cool, but
yeah,
it's
so
perfect.
big already.
Yeah, it doesn't need anything.
So I like these people because they're picking Pokemon that they like and that are good that need additional forms.
Which is what Game Freak would do.
Yeah.
Like
with Noivern is sick.
With Heliolisk though, I'm sad we didn't look at any like art of it because there are like I would picture it being like a straight up dinosaur. Do you know spoilers? We already got through all of them anyway. But do you know Jurassic Park with that one dinosaur that like spits the stuff at that one guy? Yeah, and Frills.
Yeah. Well, that's what it is.
No, this is actually a lizard, right? There's a lizard in Australia that this is based off of. Then it could evolve further into the straight up dinosaur version of it and like be bigger and crazier. I don't really, I like that, but that's not what I'm looking for.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Yeah, that one's good.
So the one that you just said you didn't like.
That's
actually what it would
be.
become.
The open one.
Yeah. Well, when it's open,
that's
it's
the
got these,
dinosaur
like,
up
wings.
there. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, dude. Oh yeah, right here.
It'd be cool too if it spit
This is literally my
electricity.
favorite artist. This is the person who did my Druddigon.
He's killing it. Oh, of course he's the guy that did your Druddigon. That makes so much sense, bro.
Look at that.
He's like one of my favorite Fakemon artists.
Totally. Dude, look at this.
Yeah, he is really good.
We'll try to put like links to some of these people in the description. But oh, dude, this is so cool. This is so cool.
There's some other great concepts too.
All right, so yeah,
Cool.
so Heliolisk, Halucha, Lumi had that. Noivern, okay. Alola. Oh, nice, dude. People are with me.
How
with
did
Drampa
Drampa
like
win?
dude, every single one of ours are right here. Drampa.
And then Male Salandit. And
By
then
1
we did
point.
honorable mention Kamala.
By 1 point, bro. I'm probably one of those, so I can't add mine to it either.
Yeah.
I saw this thread, but I was offline during the conversation. But I Drampa would have been at 10. I would have contributed to a lot of these. Druddigon would have been at 19.
Yeah, so we talked about
Oh,
that
dude,
already.
we overlooked Unova. You guys didn't even mention Maractus. Or I mentioned it, but
Maractus
needs an evolution.
It does, but
why does it suck? It doesn't suck. It's just like it's plain.
Just don't need it.
Guys,
pretty
all right,
awful.
do I have to show you a picture?
No,
No,
please.
you don't. For Galar, we have
Phalanx.
Phalanx, like I said,
Oh, Bolton.
Eldegoss,
I didn't-
and Boltund or Ice Cube.
That's
I
true.
don't think Ice Cube needs it, to be honest. But
I
Boltund,
thought
see.
about all those. It's tough, man. I think that Pinchurchin needs it more.
We got finally for Paldea, Scovillain,
Villains,
Spidops, and Grafai.
Grafai.
Grafai could be really cool.
Grafai
I don't
is
think
one
it's
of
needed.
no, it is. It's one of the biggest contenders I think for Gen 9 is Grafai.
Really?
100%. It needs something else. Everyone in the whole world was like, "This is the final evolution."
Then
Anyway,
we've got
Grafai could make it.
That's it.
And the winners are.
And the winners are
They're good
Heliolisk.
winners.
Heliolisk,
Those are all good winners
Ledian,
for
and
me.
Druddigon.
Again, then Ledian.
Man. All right.
I just want to say that this would have been completely different before Gen 9. Like Dunsparce would be there, Duraludon would have been there.
Girafarig.
I don't know that Duraludon would have, but Dunsparce, yeah.
It was for me. Duraludon was my number one Gen 8 pick
See,
for sure.
This is the thing. Duraludon is like Lapras to me, where I'm like, how could it evolve if it's already so big, right? The design seems so specific, but thankfully the evolution feels really specific, at least from what we can tell of where it's going to be, which is going to be in Unova. So
Yeah. Cool.
that's what we can think of. But anyways,